We just gonna jump right into it. Um, you know, ain't gonna waste no time. Time is of the essence, not because our time is limited. It's because our time is valuable individually and how it's spread. I mean, how it's spread, I just mean over this infinite timeline. But to know that shit and to even like understand that shit, to even fathom that shit fully, we're gonna have to leave this egotistical, materialistic, three-dimensional body and mindset. So in order for that to happen, to find Christ consciousness, to find self, you know, I believe that personally, this is my belief, my hypothesis, is to find self is to reach the pinnacle, your peak by like raising your vibration and changing your subconscious thoughts and patterns that have been brainwashed into your system. Because when you subconsciously doubt something, that's like you do it without even really realizing. It's like our own subconscious is against us. And to find self, you have to let go of materialistic ties. Like you have to see the value in the materialistic world we live in and the objects here, how temporary they are because we can't take that shit with us. But I'm gonna continue. Gotta drink some water. Gotta stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? And I always put lemon in my water. Lemon and honey are like third eye activators. They like are nutritious for our bodies and certain things do certain things, obviously. Certain fruits and vegetables, bright colored food affect our bodies in different ways. And one that really affects the pineal gland is like honey and lemons and just shit like that. There's a whole list of things. And so I just try to put that in my diet somehow. Like how the fuck not like lemonade nigga, like raw lemons, bro. So I'm like, I'm finna start eating these bitches, dog. Fuck it. So um to find self, to let go of the egotistical mindset. Egotistical means people or beings, excuse me, that collect, purchase, acquire materialistic objects and gain them to gain respect in society and their peers' eyes, to feel accepted and to feel more at ease in being a part of society and just for clout, for attention. Like even when it comes to jewelry showing off the chains and the grills, it's egotistical because unless you know the true value in it and you're not doing it just for like that attention and that quick second of fame, cars, anything, house, everything, money, it's that's egotistical, man. The more you have of that, the better person you are. The more money you have, the biggest house you have, the more this you have, the better member you are of society because you got the money, you're paying your taxes, you're doing the whoop de wop, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So being egotistical is just that, just having a certain tie to a materialistic object. So you have to let go of the egotistical mindset, let go of that shit. And that's not saying get rid of everything. It's know the worth in these temporary, very, very, very temporary, on an infinite timeline. You got to know the value of these temporary materialistic objects. So once you let go of egotistical, you got to differentiate your wants and your needs. What do I want and what do I need? I need water and food, some source, abundance of nutrition and energy source. Whether it's not even food and water, there's the sun eaters, people like eat at the sun and actually like don't eat food and like actually survive and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever source, that you need air, whatever to breathe in this realm that we in, third dimensional plane that we on. And I put this in here, I say shelter. Whether it's like clothes or a fucking hut, something to protect you from the different weathers and shit. That's not even like a real need because we were all butt ass naked, like living under trees at one time. So, you know, but, this day and age, it's damn near in need. And when I say shelter, I do not just mean a house. Um, and everything else is a want. It's something when you find your difference between wants and needs, you realize you say you need a lot of your wants. And that's what's fucked up. I need a cigarette. I need this. Now you made that shit important. And if you don't acquire it, you let yourself down and you just like, it's just a non ending cycle of just repetitive negative energy cycling through the universe because people are making these ties to things that they don't actually need and like love. When you give something that much energy and time, like you love it, bro. You live your whole life chasing money, getting a job, working for somebody else. You have to love that shit, bro. Because why the fuck is you doing it, bro? Like, for real. But you ain't never gonna see me work a job. And when I say that shit, not working for somebody else, our just system is so corrupt. So it's just like, man, how does not everybody see it right now at this day and age? But yeah, letting go of materialistic, egotistical mindset. Then killing your ego. You have to let go of your ego, your name, who you are, and find your higher self. And when I say kill the ego, it's like letting go of labels, black, white, uh, punk, rockstar, uh, this. All the labels they take one and the same species. We're humanoid, like, and I don't say humanoid as in artificial intelligence or, you know, something that's made in human's image. I mean something that is like human on this earth that was made to live here, like, our human race, whatever the graylings, the star seeds, the other dimensional beings that were mixed into our DNA and just, you know, we're on this planet right now, this realm that we on. I fill a job application, say race. You want to fill in your race, and I just put like human, like a star seed Palladian, like what you want me to say, like, bro, I'm not gonna label my existence like that, bro. That's how you take a mass of people who are one and the same, and to make them feel powerful in a sense, you give them labels. But at the same time, that is like separating the fuck out of us, because when you make a label, you're making sides, and once you make sides, there's always an opposition in a sense. So it's this versus that because you're on that side. And it's like the fact that there's even a side, you're like, oh, you're over there, you're not one of us. And to me, labels are just like labels on anything, bro. I'm down to everything, bro. Labels are just horrible. So letting go of your ego, killing ego, getting rid of labels, getting rid of the sense that you're here just to work a job, live a life, have kids, blah blah blah, white picket fence and die. You know, let going of pride, pain, just letting shit go, things from the past. Like you're literally on an infinite plane of infinite timelines, of infinite versions of yourself, and you're worried about how one timeline went in the past, and you're literally holding on to that shit. Holding on to the past, especially a negative thought, is like manifesting it back into existence, damn near, or like never letting it stop. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's happened in the past, and like, dude, our thoughts are more powerful than our words because they are the same like frequency when it connects to the universe. Everything vibrates at different hertz and energy waves, and it's just like your thoughts is how you really connect to the universe because that's your soul, your body, your third eye connection, and it's like you thinking shit. Oh, I didn't say it out loud. Well, bitch, it's like more dangerous when you think it actually. So just letting go of that just negative polarity, just that negative pull around us that's like made and created by us. It's like I created a hell I can barely escape because I know myself and I made it impossible to get out of. And it's like someone saved me before it was too late, type shit. So letting go of all that. And then once you let go of that shit, you will find out that you are a deity uh, infused from a being that is so great beyond our measurement and perfect in a sense because he vibrates at such a high vibration and is so powerful. He can create life, alter life, and just be a god of this peaceful earth we're supposed to live on. So like we're created from that. So in a sense, we're just of that blood and DNA, whatever energy. I don't know. I ain't gonna say blood and DNA because I don't know what the fuck the next dimensional beings are made up of. And so we're made of this powerful energy, and then we sit here in this third dimensional plane, which is supposed to be our playground. This is supposed to be our fun time, where we can just actually, have. This is like a playground. Every dimension after this is like spiritual energy form. We're not gonna be like flesh and skin. So it's like have some fun when you're here, but we're so polluted and polluted because we allowed this species above us or whoever's watching down on us, whether whatever theory is true, whether God created the earth, sent his son, whether this other species that was lesser than the God-like beings that created earth in the Bible version, like these evil beings that were less evolved and powerful, created the earth. That's why it's so flawed. And then Jesus came from like whatever plane he came from or dimension he came from to fix it because he saw on the galaxy one of the planets were vibrating at a low vibration and he wanted to save it. So it's like they sent him. Or the version of God kicking out Lucifer out of heaven, sending him to hell because he was the morning star. He was the closest perfect being to God. So he sent him to earth, hell, to show the people the light. He's the God of music. Music's the most powerful thing. All the vibrations that come from music and the waves and even the visuals and that is powerful shit. So it's like, what version's true? We don't fucking know. So it's just like really breaking that shit down. Thinking about that, like, okay, that should give you pride. Not pride, that should give you like joy and a sense of pride. Like I am a powerful being and you have to forget that egotistical government name, blah blah blah. That stamped on life, you just pressed on you, you're forced to live and realize that you have a bigger purpose and a bigger goal. Your goal is not just to come here and die. And we're supposed to evolve, constantly evolve, grow and develop. And just now that you know that, you'll start finding self, digging into self. Who am I? I would start by, your birthday. Just start with your horoscopes. Find you a horoscope site or a book or whatever that really resonates to you because I know they have a lot of sources. I'm gonna speak on the internet, like a lot of horoscope sources that are like not fugazi, but they're not like in depth as other ones. So you gotta find one that resonates to you and stick to that. And you start doing daily horoscopes. Start reading about your sign, the traits of your sign, and they find out your sun and your moon. Do your birth chart, get all the different, you know, qualities and traits, and just start studying yourself, stuff like that. And I'll get into crystals, start reading into chakra energy, finding balance in your chakra, aligning them, find the colors that match the chakra coordination, find the crystals that connect to certain chakras, find out what vibration each chakra should be vibrating at, and then dive into meditation, the laws of the universe, speaking things into existence, staying positive through all manners of life, the laws of the universe, spiritual and non-spiritual laws of the universe. I would dive into numerology, horoscope, even tarot card readings. It's just spiritual. Just start holding crystals. Start looking at the sky. Get grounded with the earth, man. Go outside barefoot and just look into the sun. Like they say, don't look into the sun because that's what we're supposed to do. We're like literally supposed to connect to the sun. So like go outside and stare at the sun. And like another third eye activator is just like even candles because it's white light. The sun is made from white light because it's just like the temperature it burns at. That heat comes off like white light. And the candle is the same. So like when you stare at a candle, it's a third eye activator too. I feel heavy connection on candles and fires. Start looking into the kinesis, electrokinesis, pyrokinesis, aerokinesis. Just start opening your mind. Look into this, not like it's a movie, sci-fi, X-Men shit. Like, oh, this is cool to read about. Read about it because this is your potential. This is your map to the universe. The guide to the galaxy. But if you want to dive into the three things you gotta drink.